They might be an Aussie band, but ICEHOUSE has a special place in the hearts of New Zealanders too.
Which is a good thing, because the Legends are set to tour here early next year. This is as part of the annual summer concert tour. And to mark the occasion, Ruth Wynne Williams caught up with frontman Iva Davies.
When it comes to Aussie legends, you don't get more qualified than this.
Oh, the Millennium.
That's the Millennium, yeah. So that was a big night, that one.
As the frontman for ICEHOUSE, Iva Davies pretty much wrote the soundtrack to Australia.
Great Southern Land is probably the greatest mystery of them all. I met another young fellow who was a bass player, and he'd played in covers bands, and he said, why don't we form a band? And then sort of almost accidentally we became really popular. And then there was a horrible situation which was, well, somebody's got to write an original song, and nobody else in the band would. So Muggins here got the job, and I didn't have a clue that people would respond to it the way they did.
That was 34 years ago. Since then, Great Southern Land has become a true blue Aussie anthem. Inspired by Australia's remarkable scenery, it's helped shape the country's musical landscape too. Iva Davies was king of the 80s.
You're not tempted to bust out the old 1988 mullet?
No, I'm afraid I've moved on.
Another enduring classic, Electric Blue, spent 16 weeks in the New Zealand charts.
I was working with John Oates of Hall & Oates. And we got to this sort of moment of crunch time, which was, OK, so we've got to write some words now, so what's this going to be about? And I went, well, I really like the title Electric Blue. And he went, that's great, let's go. And so we're sort of on from there. And then our keyboard player, he said, you realise Electric Blue is a kind of series of soft porn videos, don't you? And I said, no. Did you realise that I was actually in one of them, in a gorilla suit?
ICEHOUSE's 28 platinum albums hung around on the New Zealand charts for a total of 233 weeks. That many hits are hard to ignore.
And I walked into this supermarket one day and the opening note of Great Southern Land was playing. And I was back at the checkout just as the song finished, so I know that it was exactly 5 minutes and 15 seconds I did my entire supermarket in.
Do you sing along in that moment?
I duck and run, basically.
But come January, Sydney-based Davies and ICEHOUSE will be centre stage, headlining their first Kiwi tour in 20 years.